As parents, we know college is a very expensive investment in our children's future. Both Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders are now proposing absolutely free college tuition for every single American citizen at any public university or college. What's your position on the free tuition plan that they've both promoted recently?
Once again, you have to take a look at history. Mexico, for example, has free education for every Mexican. Anybody that's in Mexico up to 6th grade. The United States has free education on every person in the United States until 12th grade. Uruguay happens to have education all the way to college and university.
Through college and university?
That's correct. Now,
who pays for it? The government?
The government. Now, let's take a look at what happened when I was in Norway. When I was in Norway, I was amazed at what the people in Norway do. The people in Norway, they basically go to trade schools. They were learning how to be a carpenter. They were learning how to be a plumber. They were learning how to be an electrician. So you just don't have to create more lawyers or more engineers. You can create tradesmen. So the answer is, yes, I believe that we should have education all the way through, but there has to be a qualification level. You cannot have just everybody become a lawyer because they want to be a lawyer. You have to go through a test. And if you don't qualify for the lawyer test, maybe you qualify for the engineering test. If you don't qualify for the engineering test, maybe you qualify for the electrician test. So you need to basically, yes, it should be free. And let me tell you why I'm so important of that. My daughter, my fourth daughter, is 16 years old. She's applying right now to go to university. Wow, she needs to make 20 applications. She's preparing for the SAT. She's getting a baccalaureate degree. She speaks 3 languages. In my days, you had to get a 3.8 average. My understanding, the scale was from 1 to 4. Today, there's people that have 4.4. How can you go on a scale of 1 to 4, become a 4.4? It's ridiculous.
It's the advanced classes that they're taking.
I understand, but the question becomes is, everybody knows how to do a skill. For example, let me give you an example. I saw The Apprentice. And one of Trump's favorite words was, "You're fired." Okay? Guess what? My favorite word, "You're hired." Because just because he fired him, it doesn't mean he cannot do something better. I mean, everybody can do something. You just have to find the right niche. So the answer is yes. One of the things I plan to create a lot of new jobs is I want to create 100 new universities, 200 universities. So basically we're going to create jobs by creating the universities, we're going to create campus, we're going to create parks, we're going to create green belts. Because right now, most of the current universities, either be Stanford or they be Harvard, they basically are so expensive that all we're training is people from other countries. We're training people from Kuwait, people from Saudi Arabia, people that can afford it. Because the average American cannot afford to go to Harvard. The average American cannot go to Stanford. And even if they could afford it, they don't have a 4.4. So right now, I'm going crazy. My daughter just went to a course in Lake Tahoe for SAT. She's 16. She's worried. She wants to go to an Ivy League school. My son, my 3rd-year-old, went to Harvard. It was amazing how he got in. That's a story all by itself. My son, which is, you already know Ricky, he's a good chess player. My son speaks 14 languages. 14. 8 perfect. 8 flawless. And he mumbles on the other 6. He will not agree this, but he does speak the other 6 too. But in my opinion, he speaks 8 and mumbles on 6. And of course, he's not as good as numbers I am, but I'm not as good as bilingual as as
quadrilingual.
It's not quadrilingual, it's 14.
Got it.
So I think we both got it wrong. But to answer your question is, I do believe that every American, I believe any American citizen, any American resident, this is not just about American folks. We need to import talent. Microsoft needs talent. Apple needs talent. And one of the things that America is very good is in attracting talent from all over the world. So Apple can come up with better products, Microsoft can come up with better products, so forth and so on. So folks, we are living in a world economy. Whoever comes up with a better iPhone is going to dominate the new phone industry. And let's hope it's America that comes up with a new technology, coming from all the talent from all over the world.
Got it. So Rocky wants free education through college at public universities and colleges in America.
And new ones, because the current ones that we have today do not have enough room or capacity. So we need to create new universities, new campuses throughout the United States to be able to allow people to study. And when I mean colleges, I'm talking trade school. We need to get more mechanics. We need to more electricians. We need to make it, I mean, one of the things that, for example, I don't know if this happens to you, but every time I travel and I'm trying to plug my iPhone, I go crazy. Every country has a different plug. Why can't somebody come up with a normal plug that we all can use all over the world? Then, of course, I know the metric system very well, and you know the English system very well. Why do we make it so confusing? Now, I can tell you that 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds, and 1 mile is 1,609 meters, but how many people know that? So the answer is, we need to basically educate our people. We need to have general knowledge. We need to have them go to trade school, and we need people to work. Why? They work, they pay taxes. They make money, they pay taxes. They buy cars, they pay taxes. Did you know how much of a gallon of gasoline, how much you pay every time for taxes?
In California, we have the highest gas taxes in the country.
How much?
A couple of bucks, probably.
76 cents. 76 cents, folks. That's how much we pay. Every time we buy 1 gallon of gasoline, 76 cents. So if you're paying $2.50 for a gallon of gas, 76 cents are taxes. Folks, what happens to the 76 cents? It goes for interstate highways, it goes for state highways. And what do they do with their money? They waste it. A road that's supposed to cost $200 million, they cost $1 billion. So we're giving them the money to build the roads, but they waste the money. And I don't want to go there because you're going to really get me going. So what